Greetings, superior beings, greetings, supreme being. Welcome to Universal Peace Television, the channel Earth BC Hoffman FFN on YouTube. This is the broadcast default Windows 10 Skype preview. Put your status on away. Plus how to disable Skype ads completely. So let's see if that's working. Should show the video, okay. I hope the beginning was on it as well. So what I noticed was when using Skype, this is the Skype Classic, and if I start Skype preview, you can see the difference in the icons at the bottom on the right here on this screen where my mouse pointer is hovering. So this Skype is the Skype Classic icon, and this is Skype Preview, the new Skype you get in Windows. And when I use that, even when in settings I put everything correctly so that I'm reachable, and even a message should be given when an instant message is posted by someone to this Skype address, my Skype address. Then that didn't work, and my status was on away. As long as I put the Skype preview, I can start it to demonstrate it, I guess. So then the other one will be signed out. It will take a while because I'm broadcasting live, so the encoder takes a lot of CPU. I'm at 79%. I'm using an app called Drive Gleam. That's this little icon showing my CPU usage continuously. Sometimes that keeps on working in the background, but the icon disappears. Then you just have to close that program in the task manager. So here we can see Drive Gleam, that's this program. And then you have to press End Task and then restart the program, and then the icon will be back. I've noticed it with some programs. Anyway, this is the old Skype preview, or basically the new Skype you get in Windows. I put it on the black user interface. It can also be white, like the classic Skype. And the round icon here, that's one of the giveaways that this is a Skype preview and not the classic Skype. So it shows active now. When I minimize this and then wait a while, then that active now might not show. After a second or two it comes back. I don't know if that's already. No, it stays active now. Anyway, what used to be the case is now when I check downstairs on my father's computer, then my status is away. But if I use the classic Skype, which I'm now starting up, the advantage of classic Skype is also that it can start up with Windows. Only thing is no black user interface, but that doesn't really matter. I think it's kind of important that you can communicate this way. And perhaps I have to do an SFC, a system check basically. Perhaps it's something with my system. Also this notification icon was gone, and that whole notification section. Okay, now we see that Skype preview has closed again, I suppose. it does that every time when I change from using the Skype preview to this version again. Now I'd be curious to know if the other version is still open. We have this new thing, it takes a while to load, but then we can see all the open apps. So this one's still open as well, is that true? I think the other one will sign out if I click on this. I think it did that previous time. But now I can have them both, because I tried it for the picture to have them both open, so I had to make 2 pictures and then use the Paint app to show them both in the thumbnail. Then, now the other one is closing. So the Skype, classic Skype overrides Skype preview, and you can put this in settings so that it starts up automatically. So then I'll just use this one from now on. Oh yeah, how to disable the ads, that's the next thing, but I'm waiting for options to appear. I've clicked on Tools, Options. Okay. Start Skype when I start Windows, sign me in when Skype starts. Okay. So that's the way it looks, and then your status is not away anymore for others. I checked that it works. And then the manual I've used to disable Skype ads. This one is a bit weird because here is a line, click sites, add apps Skype.com in internet options restricted sites. But then the next line is go to general, click delete, and then click delete again. That's weird. I think that's not correct, but I'm not sure. Perhaps I'm missing something. And I'm also not sure if for other people Skype is disabled. The users are shown as away when in fact that is when you have this Skype app minimized. So if you minimize it like this, Skype preview, the new Windows Skype, then it's put, my status is put on away. So I used to have it open on the desktop basically. So I used to have it like this, and then make it smaller like this, and then leave it open all the time like this on my desktop. But I don't like that. I want to be able to see my desktop clearly without any apps on it basically. But I had to do that to be able to be reachable on Skype. So that may be the reason so few people have Skyped me. Perhaps they've hacked my machine or other things. I regularly do virus scans, etc. But okay, to disable the ads, this is the effective manual I found on winarrow.com. So these ads are shown in Skype usually near the top and on the sides. They have some new ads that slide in from the top, and this is completely filled with advertisements. And I've used this method to disable these advertisements, so now it looks like this. Only when you log in on Skype. I don't know how to get to the login screen. If I click on this, no. Nope. Then it shows, let's see, it shows this. This is the new login screen without advertisements. This circle is turning, but if you click on somebody's name, it's no problem. They also write this here. You are done. There is a side effect of this trick. Skype's homepage will be disabled too. And I did an extra thing, which I will get to. First thing to do is open Internet options, Internet properties. So the way I do that is I press the Windows key, Internet options, and then it shows the Internet options. And you have to double click, I think, I'm not sure. Started it only once, okay, this time. Previous time it started it twice. I don't know if that's normally possible even, but okay. Then security tab, restricted sites, and then click on sites. And then it shows the restricted sites, and then I should browse to Skype. It's a bit hard to browse in this thing. But anyway, you have to add this as a restricted site. https:// dubbele punt in Dutch, // a slash that goes from, I think this is a // but I'm not sure if it's backward or // Left is low, right is high, basically. Anyway, apps.skype.com, and then a slash again, and that has to be added to this restricted sites. Let's see if I can scroll. Anyway, I did it that way. I just copied this address, pasted it here at this website to the zone, and that worked. But then you can still see the banner holders, placeholders. So it should look something like this, showing the empty placeholders, or this advertisement, but no advertisements because they're blocked now. Remove the add placeholders, Skype profile folder, Windows R and app data /Skype didn't work, so then you have to go to this folder, users, Ulrich, that's your username. You have to choose the right username you're using on this PC. You can check that by clicking here and then on this, I guess. And then you can see the account name. You already see it when you hover your mouse pointer over it. So that has to be opened. User Ulrich is, well, that was not the correct username. So if I do this, then it shows my full name. So I'd have to click on this, change account settings. And then it should show this account. Well, you would have to check it online, but there can be quite a number of names under users, basically. So this is what it looks like for me. And then you have to choose the right name, the account that you're using now. How to check that, you'll have to check that online. Okay, you can also browse perhaps recently changed files. When you go back to users here, there you can see the modification date is latest for this name here. So then that's most probably the real account name. So then that's the way to check it. One way. There may be other ways, of course. So it's for me it's users C, so that's the root directory, the Windows disk location, the same hard disk Windows is stored on. Users, your username, and then app data, roaming. So when you've clicked on your username, then you have to click on app data, roaming, Skype, I think. Skype, and then your Skype username. For me that's prologic999. People can always Skype me, also live in this broadcast. And then here we find the top secret config.xml file, and basically you have to right mouse click on it and click on edit. It's really easy. It seems difficult, but once you know how it's done, then you don't even need the manual anymore. Perhaps you can remember the directory. And then you have to search on advert placeholder. Advert placeholder, that value will be on 1, and you have to put that on 0 as described in the manual. Over here, 1 to 0, change its value from this to this in the file. And then when you close it, it will ask you to save the file, and then you have to click save so that it's saved in the same format and so that it can be read. I first made a backup of this file, the config.xml. It's located here. So you can just back this up into a backup directory for Skype. I've also backed up my conversations and stuff. It's online how to do that. I'm not going to explain that now. But it's an important communications app, I think, so that's why it has to work flawlessly. And I hope that now it does. So once you've edited that config.xml file, enjoy your ad-free Skype. Note that when Skype is updated, this file might be overwritten and you may have to do this trick again, so bookmark this page for future reference. Well, with the old Windows Classic, it's doubtful whether they're going to update it as well. I hope not. Perhaps there is a way to switch off updates. But another thing I did with that config file, config.xml, is right click on it, properties, and put it on read only. You have to click read only here, and then it cannot write to the config XML file, it cannot change it anymore. Yeah, so that might be the perfect way to do this. And then you get all the user communication without the ads on top. I can click minimize and I'm still, my status is online, I think. What happens if I click here? Alright. I kept this somewhere over here, I guess. And I let Skype preview go for now. Check if my father is receiving my Skype. Perhaps I'll have to call him. Hallo, kan je mij horen?
Ja, ik kan je horen.
Ah, okay, we're live on the air. We can also test the video, perhaps. That would be cool. I turn on my video, there's an icon, the fourth icon on the left icon is turn on video.
On your video, can I turn it on? How do you mean?
Well, I'm broadcasting, so I cannot turn on my video. I can turn on another video, but that's no use. So, to put on your camera, there's a turn on video icon on Skype. It's blue. There are 3 blue ones and 1 red one, round icons on your Skype. You have to go to Skype, and then you see a picture of me with 4 icons, and one of them is turn on video. To turn on your video. Can you turn on your video?
What do you mean by that? The camera?
Yeah, the camera in Skype is not on by default. It's only phone connection basically. But in reality there's an icon turn on video. That's the camera with a stripe through it.
Oh, the built-in camera in the laptop.
That's on already. It's in Skype. You have to open Skype.
Yes.
And then you see 3 round icons and 1 red one with the phone to hang up the phone. Do you see that?
No.
You are in Skype. Are you seeing my instant messages? What are you seeing in Skype?
I see a window which is about half size. On the left is your new photo.
Uh-huh.
And that takes about 2/3 of that window. And to the right is an advertisement from SureGuard, self-storage.
Okay.
That's all I see.
Then I will come down to you because I want to turn on your video camera.
Oh yes. I've done that. Can you
Oh yeah.
see it?
Alright. Yes, yes, you're visible. Your face is a bit too low. Like that, it's better. If you look at the camera, it's like you're talking to the Skype. That's me. Add more people to your video call for free.
No, it's a little higher now.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, look into the camera. You can wave at the people on YouTube. Any messages for universal peace for the YouTube viewers? I'm doing a video on Skype, how to turn off advertisements in Skype, and how to use the classic Skype, because otherwise your status may be on away. You'd have to test that somehow. And I'm curious to know if for you all it's the same, that your status is away. You'd have to check it with someone else's computer that also has Skype, that has you in their Skype list, and then see if your status is away. If you minimize that Skype preview, the new Windows Skype. Okay, well, that's working then. My question was if you can instant message me a couple of times.
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, great.
By the way, I do not see a live video from you, as you can see from me.
At the moment I'm using my camera for this broadcast, so my camera doesn't work. So it would be another camera that's on outside. So we're not going to do that now. So please instant message me a couple of times.
Yeah.
Because I want to test what Skype Classic does with these instant messages when you send them, and if I can have Skype minimized and still receive your messages. Okay?
Okay.
So now I end this call, and then I'm eagerly awaiting your instant message.
Instant messages. I have to see if I can find.
Well, if I close,
my instant messages, I don't see anything.
It's the right top corner. There's an icon you can click while having the video on. Show instant message. In the right top corner is an icon, white icon. It looks like a balloon of cartoon in the right top corner of Skype. But I hang up now, and please instant message me, and then you will see the instant message section. Okay, now I should receive some instant message. Okay, then I'll go down to instant message myself, I guess. Because they call, it's a callback system, it's to make everything fail that I do. Exactly on the wrong moment people are calling, and usually they are scammers. So that's, perhaps I can listen in up here. Oh, he's not on the phone anymore. Then we should receive some instant messages. Okay, he was typing, we can see that in Skype, that's also good. Yes, oh wonderful. Yes, Skype Classic works well even when minimized. Perhaps it's with a Z. I have a feeling that I misspelled it somehow. Test if this, if I do a search with Bing, if that changes my default search engine. It doesn't, I think. Bij gebruik van Bing stemt in cookie. Minimized, well, it's allowed to spell it with an S. Apparently I spelled it correctly. It may be spelled with an S and a Z, I guess. So my father is still typing something. So this is, I think, a good video. Ah, there's a gas pocket behind my left eye. Don't know if you hear that. Anyway, he's typing a long time. So I think that's the best manual for this. winarrow.com, no useless other stuff that you don't need to do to get it to work. The less the better, I think. And I hope they don't update it in a way that we cannot turn off the ads anymore. Then I might move to another program instead of Skype. There are many now, I think. Okay, so I guess that's it for now, for this broadcast, live broadcast about how to fix Skype to get rid of the ads and to be present for other Skype users. I'm sorry, please warn me in future if I'm not reachable via Skype and things like that. It's not that I'm away all the time. Usually I'm present, and I've made it clear in my broadcast as well. So I hope I cleared that up. Check out my channel for other more important videos about stuff they really don't want you to know because they want to depopulate you and 93% of the world's global population, to create their Luciferian global government to rule the world from Jerusalem, etc. And George Soros' EU superstate might just be a stepping stone in that direction, in the direction of power to the pedo instead of power to the peaceful or power to the people. They want centralization, power to one person instead of decentralization, power to everybody, to all the people together, so they can vote over it, and so that the people are represented by the government, not tyrannized and depopulated the way it should be. So, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and be sure to check out my other broadcasts for universal peace.